Hello and welcome to today's video. As you can hear, my voice is much better, and I can also tell you the happy news that my hand no longer is plastered. Today I will be creating HSL line 561, which runs from Itäkeskus in eastern Helsinki to Kivistö in Vantaa. Wow, I just love the smoothness of my talking right now. I mean, it's been difficult for the past few days, but now I feel relieved. Well, nevertheless, let's go directly to lines. So starting with line 561. And just adding the usual condiments. And there we go. We start from Itäkeskus, we stop at Vuotinharju. Then we skip the we stop the... I don't even know what that is. We stop at Vanhallintie. And then we stop at Arhotie. At Kukkanisentie. At Liikuntamylly. Then at Kurkimäki. Then at Kivikontie. Kivikonlaita. At Tattariharjuntie. And then at Vanha Helsinki. Is this still the ring road? Well, it seems to be. Okay. This... Oh, sorry. No, we don't stop at Pihlajamäki. How the hell do we get out of this? Okay. Well, I see. Let me think. If I want to reach that road, I will need to build a one-way ramp of City Road fast. And there we go. Okay, I'm now trying to do this without a plaster for the first time, and I was told that rehabilitating this hand will be painful, but I wasn't really gonna expect that just using the mouse of a computer would actually give me some sensations, and not very positive sensations. I mean, I was told to take the plaster away for after 4 weeks, and 4 weeks just happened, but I am still to meet a physiotherapist who will tell me that everything is okay, and that has not happened yet. So I might be forced to return to that plaster, or is it? I wonder if this is actually plaster or cast, but you know, that stupid thing in your hand which prevents you from moving it properly and doing all other kinds of things. But yeah, I was allowed to remove it today, and that I really did. Because it was annoying. Well, enjoying this freedom now. So I think I just nailed this junction here and managed to push the bus to the Vanha Helsinki stop. So let's go back to lines and see. Yep, we stop at Vanha Helsinki. Bingo. Then we stop at Riihenkulmu. At Alamalmi. Then at the Malmi station. At the Malmi Tori. At the Malmi Hospital. At Systi. At Vanha Tapanlantie. Okay. Then we stop at Valakkatie. Now, where the hell and what the hell is that? Let's find it on the HSL app. Here. Now, this is in the completely in the wrong place. There is Malmi. And I did say Valakkatie. No, it's not there. So, there. Oops. No, 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 we're on city roads. We're on city roads. So, there we go. And after Valakkati, we stop at Santerlantie. And then we stop at Kirkonkylantie. But where the hell do we find this Kirkonkylantie from? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to create long parts of new roads here. Oh, well, guess what? That is exactly what I'm gonna have to do. So Kirkonkylantie Kyrkkubyväin is gonna be over here. And then we're gonna stop at Tapaninkylantie, Staffansbyväin, which is gonna be placed in here. And after Tapaninkylantie, we're gonna stop at Tammistonkatu. So Tammistonkatu, Tammistogatan. Really? Not Rosendalsgatan. Well, okay, I accept this. So Tammistonkatu, Tammistogatan is gonna be over here. Then we're build this in ground level because that's a bridge. So there we go, and then let's see where we'll find there. So actually after creating this line, I might soon be able to create a couple of more trunk lines because I think at least number 560 runs through this Tammisto area, which should be ready now. No, sorry, that's 600. Okay, that was false alarm. But you can look at this, what happens here? You can look at this jam in this area and the amount of buses. Just try to figure out how many more buses can fit in this area when the 600 buses. Come along. But, well, I think I should have designed it differently. I didn't. That's how it works. Let's go back to Tammisto. So Tammisto is there. After that we stop at Tammimäentie. Ekbacksvein. And that comes after the roundabout, so we're here. Oh, and oh dear, all the signals. I was carried away by that collision, which wasn't a collision really, but I will have to check that out for potential issues at location later on, because there are once again trams sort of in the middle of the road. That's no good really for anybody. And so after Tammimäentie, I think we're gonna go somewhere over there, or use either that northern route or this southern route. So I don't think there'll be that many stops to create anymore. But after Tammimäentie, we're gonna stop at Tammistontie. Okay, well that's gonna be Tammistoväin. And it will be somewhere around here. I will actually place it between those two stops, which in reality exists. So Tammistontie, Tammistoväin. Here we go. Oops. After Tammistontie, we're gonna stop at the Voimakuja, Kraftgränden, which is over here. Then we're gonna stop at the Tammiston Kauppatie. Which one of these stops should I actually use? Because this one's used by 614 and 561. Or 614. Okay. Tammiston Kauppatie, Rosendals Handelsväg will be located in here. And there we go. Oops. And as you can see, creating the 500 lines here in Eastern Vantaa is pretty intensive, because there are no lines which run from Helsinki to here. So this will all be sort of easier when I start creating the 600 lines, so the areas will already be covered. And then we're gonna stop at muuntotie, transformatorväin, After that, we stop at a stop called Pilotti. So, Pilot Airport Hotel is this far away. Okay. I see. Back in the 1990s, I spent one night in here, and if I can remember correctly, this wasn't very central Vantaa back then. Of course, the city has changed a lot since those days, but still. I remember they drove us to the airport in the morning with a Volkswagen Caravelle with the Good Morning Hotels logo on the hood or in the front. That was, I thought it was a classy hotel. Well, I've since learned to know what a classy hotel is, and Pilotti most definitely is not one of them. After that, we stop at Veeromäen koulu. And Veeromäen koulu is gonna be okay. There is one way stop to the other way around, so perhaps I should create it. So Veromiehen tie Skatmansväin will be located just before the school. I will just create for fun in here. So that I won't miss it when I come back. There we go. And after Veromiehen koulu, we will then stop at Veromiehen tie will then stop at Veromäen koulu, which is only in Finnish because it seems it's a Finnish-speaking school. So Veromäen koulu is located over here. Sorry about that. Although I have most recovered and resumed working today, I'm still completely fit. And by today, I don't mean the 3rd of December. I am once again doing shit a bit in advance because it's impossible for a person to create a video every day. So I will just be creating them when I have the time. Now after that, we stop at the wait, what did I say? Hagelstammintie. It's probably gonna be Hagelstamsväin, and that means we're gonna turn. Wait a second. After Hagelstam, yeah. So that means we are in this turn right now. It seems so. Let's turn right in this roundabout, which is never gonna be a roundabout because I hate creating roundabouts. I mean, it takes so much extra work than to just put those lanes together and create a nice little conservative crossing. Oh, well, no worry, I'm not a conservative though, but in traffic planning I am. In this game I am. So then we will stop at Väinötannerintien. And is it so that we're gonna turn right after Väinötannerintien? So let's have a look here. Hagelstammintie is over there. Then we're going to turn right to Väinö, yes. So I think we will stop here and then we will turn right. I will not create a stop in there, but at Väinötannerintien will then stop at the Jumbo. This is a massive shopping center. So the Jumbo stop is gonna be over here. There we go. Don't make such turns. Thank you. So. Let's move on to Jumbo. And let's open another beer, shall we? And I actually did this with my formerly damaged hand. Well, let's see how I recover. After Jumbo, we will turn left. And our following stop will be Flamingo, which is a very, very famous spa. Well, sort of a white trash spa where people are having sex on the adult side and so on. But who am I to judge based on all the places where I've had sex? Such as the parking lot of a city market. That was one of the high points of my life when I was 20. After Flamingo, we will stop at Rälssipuisto. Okay, there's Öreväin is gonna be over here. Let's just see where Öreväin is gonna go to. So, okay, I will add this stop on this side of the crossing. So it was called Auritie Öreväin. Öreväin. Fine. It's gonna be over here. And there we go. That's the Ring Road 3, I think, so officially we're now outside of the civilization. After Auritie, we're gonna stop at Rälssipuisto, Frälseparken, I really feel like creating these lines today, actually. I might just push these videos a bit further to the future than our original plans, because the feng shui is right now. Of course, it's late in the evening and I will soon have to go to bed, but who cares about that? Then we'll stop at Perintökuja, Arvsgränden. What do you mean no departures? Oh, nothing stops there today. Great. There we go. Oops. And after Perintökuja, we're gonna stop at Pyhtäänkorven kuja, the hell is that gonna be in real language? But that's... what? Well, Pyhtäänkorvenkuja, alright, but Pyttisgränden. I'm not really taking this in, but fine. I mean, Pyttis is Pyhtää, alright, but this is Pyhtäänkorpi, not... whatever. There we go. Oops. And there we go. That we stop at Veromies, and the stop has been technically put in a slightly inaccurate place, the Veromies stop, but that does not matter right now. It's very good it's in an inaccurate place. That's perfect for my future ambitions, but I think, I believe that there will not be too much to build anymore after this in this video, because I think I've reached the end of the unbuilt areas. So let's go back here and then do this tiny little loop here, and then let's see. Pyhtäänkuja and Veromies, great. And then we're gonna stop at Toinen Savu on Rötsin. And after Toinen Savu, we're gonna stop at Kytökallio. Yes, perfect. After Kytökallio, it's gonna be Osumakuja. Then it's gonna be Postimiehenkuja, Karavellenkuja, Tahkotie, Vasamapuisto, Mossaberget, Katriinantie, okay, what happens now? Let's see. We're somewhere around here. So that's Katriinantie. Okay. And then comes... what the hell is that stop? Where am I? Oh, okay. So this is a one-way stop. So we will stop at Juuritie, but then we also stop at Murtotie. Then we stop at Koivupääntie. Can you do that straight? Yes, you can. Then we stop at Murtopakantie. Then we stop at Riipiläntie. Where the hell is that then? What's this? Oh yes, there is a one-way stop in that roundabout, but we don't care about, so we stop at Muskotintie. Ja, Muskettikuja. Generalintie or Kannistontie, whatever that is. Then we stop at Ritaritie, at Huovintie, at Liuskettie. Then we should stop at Sälpäkuja, but we won't, it's built on the wrong side of the crossing, so then we're gonna stop at Kivistentie. And at Kivisten Kirkko. Oops. At Opaalikuja. And finally, at, oops, where did that go? Finally, after Opaalikuja, we will stop at the Kiviste station. And then we're gonna go all the way back. let's see how it goes. It's a fairly, it seems like a fairly long line, but I don't think it is. It is, I mean, it's not a spectacularly long line. It just had major sections to be built down there in Vantaa. And also we already have 77 stops. So, okay, well, it is a pretty long line, because I think this is still ignoring some key parts of the line, and it has a shortcut somewhere, which I'm going to cut short pretty shortly, and that's quite right. We're still down to 52 kilometers. I once again believe that there will be a fairly long extension somewhere. No, still down to 52 kilometers. Okay, accepted. Well then, let's see where it wants to go. I would like to go here, and we're still at 52 kilometers. Okay, well then I guess 52 kilometers will be the length of the line, and it's just the number of stops which sort of challenges this balance in here. But we're there. We're back at Itäkeskus, 124 stops. That's a whooping number. And then let's see how often this line runs. It does run well. What about next week? All right. What the hell? It doesn't run this week. Well, okay. That's around. That's what I would call it, around 15 minutes, which is quite an understatement, but all right, let's do it. So let's go to the buses here in the system and start running that line every 15 minutes. 896 buses bought so far, plus the sprinters, which were an awful mistake. Because they're too big for the lines I'm running. The previous jumpers were too small for the line. Now I have the sprinters which are too big for the line, and they are making huge losses, but I don't care, let them run. Number 898 is over there. We're still going to need a bunch of these in order to... So 899 is going to be the next one. We're still going to need a bunch of these. Did I just say 897, 898, 899? Oh, 900. 39 minutes. We still need to more than double the frequency. 31 minutes. We still need to more than double the frequency. 26 minutes. Encouraging. We're going on there. We're moving on there. 22 minutes. Well. Still more. Still more. One more. And there we go. There we go. So, roads have been built, line has been created, buses have been bought, everything's up and running, and there will be a new video tomorrow. So until then, bye!